Hey Leos, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Lisa here. Welcome to your July reading. Happy birthday, guys. Okay, let's get started. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Leo collective needs to know? So when I was doing the Gemini reading, I said Leo by accident. So you guys may or may not enjoy the Leo reading. The Gemini reading. All right, cool. So needing to move on. There's a heartbreak that's stopping you. Passion, a window of passion that was open. It seems to be closed. Someone's trying to stay strong, but they're still confused, trying to figure out why things are happening or why didn't it happen. Someone's slowly trying to pick up the pieces for themselves. They're scared that the puzzle will never come together. So this just looks like somebody who's just trying to get over a heartbreak. An opportunity that probably stopped before it ever began, or it never really played out the way you wanted it to. And it's just dealing with this feeling of having to move on. Why is it Seven of Cups? Why is this Moon card here? Secret emotions. Okay, so somebody is like putting on a brave face, but still feeling this heartbreak. Yeah, someone. You know what it feels like here, like. A breakup happened, and then someone's like kind of, even though they're acting like they're over it, they're still like watching a person's social media, checking up on the person, seeing who they're dating, things like that, hoping that they're not dating anyone else, hoping that, oh my God, I really hope you're just taking time to get your stuff together and you're not dating anyone, you know? It seems very sly in how someone's behaving, like how they're the face that they're showing the world, they're not really being that. I would go as far as to say some people might actually, because I've seen this in the Aries reading, where some people might actually know who the girl is or the guy is of their ex-lover, for example. So somebody has a person and someone needs to let go of it. It didn't work. Someone might be aware of who this person's new boo is and follow them on social media. That's not for everyone, but that's for somebody. Okay, if not following social media, then watching their social media while this person is totally oblivious. Cool. It's something very sly about this, all right? Doing that is just causing more confusion for the person. Whoever's doing that is not helping your cause, is not helping you move forward, is not helping you move on here. You're just watching this person live their life now without you, and it's just adding more fuel to this heartbreak fire, all right? The more you keep lingering on, the more you stop yourself from healing from this breakup. The more you kind of dig into this like not so healthy place, all right, when it comes to this person. This definitely has like more of an underground, like behind closed doors, this person is doing something else, you know. They probably see, if they see the person, they're like, oh, hey, what's up? Cool. But when they go home, it's one thing if you go home and you cry about it. Okay, get it out, purge. That's healthy. You're getting it out, journal about it, whatever. But if you go home and now you're on their social media and you know everything about what they're doing, you know everything about what their girl or their guy is doing, their spouse is doing, that becomes unhealthy, right? That's torture. All right. Ultimately, I do see someone moving on, but someone might be spiraling and getting a little bit caught up, okay? They have to check themselves. They're gonna have to check this foxy energy that's coming out here. That's causing all this confusion. It's stopping them from healing, okay, and actually moving on. They're gonna have to check it. That's that broom card. Sweep that thing up. Like, okay, you know what? I'm bugging. I'm spiraling, and I'm getting obsessive, or whatever the case is. I need to move on. I need to move on from this. I'm stopping my own healing. I'm stopping my own thing from coming, because I'm sitting here focusing on somebody who ain't even like, they moved on. I need to move on for me so I can find my thing. The rejection, not wanting to feel alone. Someone's acting like they're okay with being solo, being single, and they're not. That's what's happening. Oh, who just had this? Where it's triggering old wounds. It's something about this. See, if you stop looking at what they're doing on social media, and you stop for a second and you just feel that pain, and some of you guys probably already have, and that's why you're like, nope, don't want to feel that pain. Let me try and get this person back in, or whatever the case is, or let me distract myself with someone else's life. Whatever the case is, it's stopping you. It's a hang up about being solo, being alone, being single. Okay, that's what's happening here. It is triggering old wounds. It could trigger some fear of abandonment, something like that. Okay, it's triggering very old wounds that need to come up. You're putting a mask on that. You're putting a Band-Aid on that. All right, and somehow you're kind of warping certain things here. The perception of this situation is getting warped. You're creating your own illusions. You're creating a disillusioned perspective for some reason, somehow. Because it's better to do that than to face this. The codependency, whatever the case is. There's a fear of this person being happy with someone else. You're giving that person too much power. You're giving them way too much energy. You're giving them way too much energy. That's not healthy for you. It's like I mean, I get it. Like, are you happy without me? Because I'm sad. Are you sad? It's like you're watching their social media to see if there's any hints, anything that's subtle. See, this is where it gets a little wonky, because if they put something on Twitter, and you might read into it like, that was for me. You know, this could be you, this could be someone else. If this is you, then you know this is what you're doing to yourself, because it's definitely not something that someone is telling people that they're doing, right? But it's something like that here. Someone's looking for signs of like unhappiness with this person. They want to see that this person has the same level of pain that they do. But that, like I mentioned, because the perspective is so warped, and because someone is so, it seems like they're so keen on finding some remnant of sadness or missing them, some type of hint, some type of clue. Because of that, you can just read into anything, and that could just take you on this weird wild goose chase. All right, disillusionment. Someone is taking themselves into a land of disillusioned thinking, where it's not completely, they're just creating stories for themselves right now to make themselves feel better. This is tough. We also had this reading for Leo before as well, where it was a spiral energy, borderline obsessive energy over an ex. It does look like now this person has moved on, and someone is just trying to figure out, are they happy without me, which is fine. That's going to be different for everyone, the level of how this is expressed, but just know that the underground meaning of this whole reading is just saying someone can't move on because they're still watching and waiting for this person. You have to move on now. Now it's getting to a place where it's like you're dragging it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's like when you have that friend and you know they break up with someone, and it's just like, okay, yeah, feel the pain. Man, he's a a-hole, you know, screw him, whatever. And then they keep going back to the person. Or they keep talking about it. They keep complaining about it. It's like a year later. It's like, hold on. Like, yes, you can still feel the pain, sure, but you haven't worked on healing yet? Like, you haven't worked on moving on? Now, because it does seem like in the public, the public front is, yes, I've moved on. Of course I moved on. It's been a year, duh. But they're still, they have to do the inner work to actually move on. Someone's doing this to themselves. It's like they're re-stabbing their own heart. They're re-breaking their own heart. Listen, when I'm done with a mother, okay, I don't want to see their face on social media, okay? Whether good, bad, or ugly, I don't care how it ended. I don't need to see your face. I don't want to see who you happy with. I wish you the best. I just don't want to see it. Okay, because I know how it works. I know how that goes. You sitting there, you still like, oh yeah, we can still be cool. A key. Yeah, you could bring your girl around to my party. No. I'm gonna be very honest about this. No, I'm not ready for that yet. Too soon. Cut, blocked. We'll talk in like a year or two or something like that. But I can't do that. That's torture. Don't torture yourself like that. I don't know. It ain't worth all that energy. You watching them be happy while you sitting there in your shadow. They ain't worth all that. You giving them way too much power. And if this is the same soulmate that we've been talking about, they haven't even been up to par anyway. They're not on your level anyway. So it's like, I don't even know why. Clear out the clutter. Yeah, see, they're a distraction. They're just dust it out. Okay, as you meant, that broom, dust it out, clear them out of your energy. Do affirmations. My energy is cleansed, my energy is clean. Releasing the energy of my past. I'm releasing the energy of my ex. I'm aligned with love in the future, you know, whatever it is, okay? But you got to clear that thing out. And it's time to heal. Look at that right there. It's time to heal. All right, enough is enough now, guys. Whoever's doing this, enough is enough. Cut it out. Dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion here. But yeah, because there's some illusions that's being created. All right, you're creating a warped reality. You might have been holding on to somebody might have been holding. Look at that. Okay, distractions. Somebody might have been with the mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. Like yeah, you might be moving on in a macro sense, you know, like you might be dating other people, you might be banging other people, like, so technically you moved on, but in the inner workings of your mind you haven't, so you have to work on that. That's a tend to the small things energy, right? It's gonna take time, and that's fine. Be compassionate with yourself during this process. All right. Miracles are endless. You got some things. You got your own abundance. Like I mentioned, whoever this is, you're bringing your own energy down for them. And it's like they weren't even on your level anyway. So it's just like, why are you holding yourself up for them? Especially if they're not active in your life like that. We got to burst this bubble. Somebody might have been holding on to the situation for so long because they created a warped reality, because they might have been watching someone for signs, you know. They might have been watching signs, seeing signs of like, oh, this person isn't happy. They're probably gonna come back to me, you know. Oh, I follow the girl on Instagram and I saw that she said something about dudes ain't loyal. Okay, they're probably going to break up soon. You know, it's that type of energy. That is obsessive, right? And it creates a weird reality for yourself. It's time to bust that reality now. It's time to start healing. This is what you're really running away from, the healing process. All right? You got this. All right, thank you so much, Leo. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Tarot and Heal. Some of you guys, you might enjoy the Gemini reading for some reason. Okay, so that's not going to be for everybody. But just check it out and see if it works for you. Check out the title and see if it hits home. All right, yeah. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG, Tarot and Heal. Until we meet again, peace.